So I want to open up about something that we don't talk about enough, and that's mental health. On social media, you might see me smiling, but the truth is, trauma affects so many of us in ways that we might not even realize. And the reality, trauma and mental health struggles affect so many of us, they show up in ways we might not expect. And I'm reading this book, The Body Keeps the Score, and there's a lot of focus on how trauma doesn't just live in our minds, but it lives in our bodies. So past experiences can shape how we think, maybe how we feel, and maybe how we respond to things. So trauma can affect your sleep, your emotions, physical health, and even how we cope with things day to day. And over the last few years, I've been dealing with my own trauma. I put on about like 20 pounds, and sometimes I fall into slumps. And I know a lot of you might relate to that. And when you're carrying that kind of mental weight and feeling stuck, it's natural. And one of the biggest factors when you're in this state of mind is cortisol. So our bodies respond by producing cortisol, which is a stress hormone. And when we're stressed, cortisol levels spike, and it actually tells our body to hold on to fat, especially around the belly area. So even with good habits, if stress is high, it's hard to make real progress. And this is something that I've been dealing with over the past few years, and I just feel like I needed to open up about it. And I've been trying my best to stick to healthy routines. No matter how hard I push the weight, both physically and mentally, it just still feels heavy. And cortisol affects more than just the body. It drains our motivation. It's going to impact our sleep, and it's going to make us feel like we're dragging through life. And I've learned that opening up, not bottling up my struggles, has been a game changer, and letting it out helps to ease that mental load. And that's why I've been doing therapy for the past 2 years. It might be slow progress, but any progress is better than no progress. If you're in the same place, just know that there's a reason for the struggle, and it's not just you. And it's not a lack of effort sometimes, it's the weight of the self. I want you all to take that step to open up, whether it's with a friend or a therapist, and just keep going, because every bit of progress, no matter how small, it's worth it. Talking about what I'm feeling, has allowed me to really work through this stuff instead of letting it build up. It's really helped me process my emotions I didn't even realize were affecting me. And don't get me wrong, I still have a lot of work to do to get to where I want to be. But, I started that journey a couple years ago. That's all that matters. So I want you guys to start that journey today as well. I really want to talk directly to watching this. Society tells us that talking about our struggles or going to therapy is somehow weak. I fell into this for a while, but the truth is, it's actually powerful. It's a way to be the best version of yourself, not just for you, but for the people around you. If you're feeling stuck, or if you've been wanting, or if you've been waiting for some sign to get help, this is it. I want you guys to start now. I want you to take that step and stop putting it off. So don't wait to get help. Remember, the support is out there, and don't need to carry this weight alone.